Andre Russell.
How are you, my sweetie pie?
I'm doing good.
Look like you're busy, man.
I'm just working on patois here.
You're working on patois?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you wasn't interested in speaking patois.
Well, you did say that I have to try and speak patois.
Of course, you're a Jamaican. You need to speak patois and understand it.
You want to hear what I know so far?
Yes, go ahead, baby. Galang, galang, galang.
Ready? Yeah. What are you? Oh yeah, do yourself.
Ah.
Right. Actually, no one. Come back here. Come back, yes, sir. Why? Where you call me from? See me here.
What goes down must come up. They also say what goes up must come down. So you just flip it.
Are you talking about the lift or the life?
The lift.
And life.
Sorry to keep you.
Life is a bit different. I'm gonna go back from the auction and, you know, KKR picking me and stuff. Everyone was saying, Russ, you know, you have had a few good years, you know, leading up to this IPL auction and stuff. And if you were on 450 for Delhi, I know you may get a proper buy. My name came up. And the guy, he was basically looking around in the room and he was like begging someone to actually put up the something or whatever, or the bid. Inside the room was so quiet. If a pin should fall on the ground, you would hear it so loud. Andre Russell, anyone? Anyone? Hard hitting all-rounder from the West Indies, anyone? They call him Superman, anyone? Like, the guy was basically saying all sort of things for some team to bid. Boom, and sold. Like, I was sitting there trembling, like I didn't understand what went on. And I know I was talented. I was hitting balls out the grounds when we were at practice, bowling fast. I just feel the unwantedness. When KKR actually bought me for 90K, I was happy that I was a part of IPL, not about the money or anything. For this franchise, it's like I look forward to seeing everyone every single year. I'm not a hypocrite here. I make sure that I say it just like how it is, because I want this franchise to be a better franchise. Picking me for 90 grand, I batted that I bowled like I was getting 2 million. I respect everyone that really give me the faith and, you know, give me the confidence. I've owed this franchise so much, and I want to make sure that whenever I cross the rope, I do my best. I just freely go out there, swing my bat, play my shot. Didn't worry about, oh, if I fail, it might be my last game or I may get dropped or whatever. I was chipping in with overs, scoring runs, winning games. Like, I remember I scored some runs against Chennai and take the game away from Chennai.
So, you know, being a movie star, this is what you do, brother.
You know, that's when the whole confident thing started for me. And then the following year, or 15, I get the MVP.
Are we going to tell the party tonight?
I wasn't even thinking about MVP. I just wanted to leave everything on the park every time I go out representing KKR. Following year, I was 16, boom, did well again. But as I said, what would sum up all those good performances is the championship, and still didn't.
West Indies all-rounder Andre Russell has been handed a one-year ban for a doping code violation. The immediate impact of the ban is that Russell will not be able to play the 2017 edition of the IPL.
Then I was 17, was one of the worst years in my career. Getting banned, you know, being at the top of my game, hitting the ball cleaner than ever. People trying to prove a point, because I wasn't hiding from anyone. I was doing tests everywhere I played. Because with me, it hitting the ball over 100 meter, bowling 140 plus from a short run. People start to question if I'm using drugs or whatever. And I used to know everything what to do in terms of doing a drug test. I know how to release, move a label. No one have to show me anything. It was like putting on your shoe.
See, it was very unfortunate what happened there, because we had nothing to do with him violating any kind of a drug usage policy. But it was unfortunate that it was an administrative error where he didn't report his whereabouts. I mean, there's a whereabouts clause he's supposed to be reporting.
And, you know, they hit me. They hit me hard. It was crazy. They went again and they appealed the case for 2 years. And that's when the government and other people get involved. People say that they met me and talked to me. That is the first I was seeing those people. And it's such a wicked world we're living in. Because when someone is going to take the Bible and say, I swear, and I swear, and I swear, so help me God. I say, okay, there's no way this woman or this man will lie. Because I respect the Bible. Look dead in my eye and say that she sat down with me and discussed the rules and regulation and stuff about Jadka, and I was like, I gave an outburst in court. I said, me, I've never seen you in my life. And I wasn't lying. I never seen that woman. Just get away from the city that I live, because when I drive through, people like they look at me like, oh, he's taking drugs. Because a lot of people, they don't get things. I'm not feeling pain anywhere, but I can't play the game. Like every time it kicks in, I wasn't watching cricket. I would ask the score. I tried to watch a few KKR games, you know, during the time, and it was just so hard.
We were certainly hoping that he'll be able to get through this and be in a position where we can, genuinely extend all the support that we could, to keep him in good cheer. And so releasing him was not something that even crossed our mind.
When you're doing well, sometimes people look for any reason to try and get you down, but that actually made me stronger. You know, Venki reached out to me, said that they just want me to have a peaceful year, to relax my head and to actually focus on cricket whenever the ban is up. I kind of calmed down because I say, okay, people still believe in me, apart from my family and close friends. The contract that I signed with KKR, I was like, okay, up until 2020, I have work to do. Three months before my ban lifted, we go on beast mode, getting stronger, losing weight. It was a tough year, to be honest, but I'm a strong guy. And being away from the game for a year, you know, a lot of people doubt that I would come back and do the same thing, or I would maybe be a bit rusty. And I say, you know what, this is the big moment. And good players shine in the big moments, big games. And I came back 2018 for a good season for KKR. To be honest, I miss playing, you know, in front of packed crowds, and especially Eden, where I know thousands of people got your back. That keep me going, and it brings out a fire inside. The loud cheer, even before I face the first ball, when I start running out to the crease, like the vibes was unreal.
Because there is nothing which is impossible for this man. Well done, mate.
I always turn up and do my best, try to do my best at all times. If it doesn't work, then fine, but when you're in a zone and you have a momentum going, just don't stop, keep going. And it's just all in the heart and all in the mind. I get my mind free.
I look at your game and I think you're the rock star or superstar of T20 cricket. And
Not yet.
no, wait, just hear me out. It doesn't intimidate me either, but I do have a responsibility for you and for this franchise as well to try and find out if we can get something even a little bit extra out of you. I'm still learning a lot about Dre Russ. I've got immense amount of respect for him as a player and also as a person. And I've heard Venky talk in the media about how Andre Russell is the Michael Jordan of T20 cricket, and I totally believe that. I think his ability to dominate games, push his teammates, his emotions can sometimes get away with him as well. I don't see those as necessarily bad traits. I see those as someone who's desperate to win and desperate to make the most out of his time as a cricketer. And
winning games that people thought that, oh, it's over. And he showed me the video with like footage of myself, footage of Michael Jordan, showing me innings that I played in the past, and it was emotional.
Well, you've got something in you that just wins games. We're going to fight for it, we're going to fucking try. And hey, we may not win it, but if you're going to beat us, we're going to be fucking hard to beat because you're going to have to get through me. I want you to lead in the manner that you lead, and people will gravitate towards you. And they'll do it not just off the field, they'll do it on the field as well when the pressure's on. You know, that's ultimate leadership. And that's why I see you in such a pivotal role for us.
But right now, I'm going through a patch, and it shows that I'm a human being.
I would hope that he would expect from me to push him to ultimately lead this franchise with his performances on the field.
We have a very good thing going so far. Sometimes I can sense certain energy. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but
You're doing yourself a disservice.
I can sense a lot of energy sometimes. You know, last year I had certain vibes where I say certain things in an interview, for example. I said that we are beating ourselves. We are just making simple mistakes. And I don't say KKR are the team. I say we. I've won the IPL. I think about 014. The feeling that I got, and to see guys with tears in their eyes, that's the type of feeling I want to experience again. I want to be on there. It should be pure purple and gold. We have a very strong team on paper, but the gameplay out there.
By his own admission, would, I'm sure, say that it's been a season of missed opportunities for him so far. Sometimes the big players get injured more often than others because they put their bodies on the line, and I just want guys to continue to get back up and go again, and that's what Dre did. He got back up and he went again. Unfortunately, his hamstring played up, and that meant that he's had to miss a few games.
What time did you wake up, Bray?
About
half an hour before. Chin up as I resisted. Strong. Good.
And then when I got COVID, I couldn't do much.
How was it just coming back after COVID? Was it very?
It
you
was
feeling very bad.
It was rough
in terms of
breathing.
How long it took? About a month.
I would say 3
to completely.
Yeah, 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, a month.
Perhaps wish you could have stayed another 3 weeks. It would have made a.
Yeah, it would be a big difference. But COVID have different plans.
Blue star and then ensure that.
No problem, Doc.
Okay. See you, man. See you. Thanks.
See you, man. In IPL. Actually, I sleep out most of my days. So, the blinds would be my best friend because they keep the sun out and it's dark and comfy, so I can sleep. But my nights are like my days. And it's all have to do with the time zone and me communicating with friends, family back home. In Jamaica, we don't worship our athletes, our entertainers, our celebrities. We just lay back. Here it's a different game. You know, when I'm here, I feel like a real superstar because you get that treatment, and it's a good feeling as well because you know what you do on the field reflect on how people react around you. I have a good feeling, and you know, I've been trying to just keep calm with it because you know sometimes when the feeling is right and you try to you know hype up too much, you know, you might lose it. But yeah, I have a great feeling about this year. You're starting off your year in the biggest tournament in the world, you know, franchise cricket. So once you have a good IPL, you set up your farm, you set up, you know, your mindset. You have scored runs in IPL where the best of the best players played. So sometime during IPL, I would have like what I want to achieve on my phone screen. So as soon as I open my phone, I see my goals.
body looks good, the game looks good. The mind seems good as well from all the hard work you put in.
I feel like I have a lot of making apologies, and that was like the worst IPL season for me. I know what I have to do. I'm not going to overdo anything. See ball, hit ball. I don't mind coming in and swinging from ball one, because I can do that.
Last year was last year. It's been last year. And next year will be next year. But we focus on this now.
Yeah.
We're desperate to win the title, but we only want to do it by focusing on each day, each play. And just keep our focus there, laugh and joke along with the boys while we're at it, commit to one another, and good things will happen,
I'm trying hard. I'm hitting the ball, cleaning the nets, doing whatever I have to do to make sure that I can go out there at any given games and boom, and do it.
I'll react if I had to, put some things in the past too, and don't let them distract you, but react if you have to.
So Russ, is this the bat you hit those tall sixes at the Wankhede?
Yep, that's the same one. And you know where you get them from? You get them from Jutting. You know, you make the best. Wait a minute, I didn't pay him for these bats though.
Don't stress, mate. I'll do it over payments on Amazon.
Sure, thanks, bro.
Beautiful mind, yeah, still in my prime, yeah. Just know that I'm here. Too many nights, yeah, not feeling right, yeah. Too many nights, yeah, not feeling right.
It's that easy to pay for one of these amazing bats?
Yeah, it's secured, mate.
And it's rewarding.
I think as soon as I find that one innings, I'm gonna consider myself, I'm back.
It's not insomnia, really, I'm not a zombie, a thriller. I'm moving calmly but iller, not playing party Attila. I ain't been partying either, been at the Garden of Eden, just drinking water and eating. It's probably not what